Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Andrea again from RT in Reno, which I know you're tired of hearing that, but this is My World by Andrea, and sitting next to me, I have Stacy Finz. And I know some of you may know her work, some of you may not. Hopefully, those of you that don't know her work will know and go get her books as soon as we're done with this interview. So I appreciate you taking time.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to talk a little bit about what RT is, what's going on with you here, where your fans and hopefully new fans can find you and stalk you, any new books that might be coming out, any other book signings, and then if we have time, I'll ask the question, what advice would you have for a new writer that's coming out? So RT, crazy?
It's crazy. Look at my hair. That tells the story, right? Barely any sleep, running on fumes and coffee.
Right.
Yeah.
And walking 1,000 miles a day.
Yes, it's a huge hotel.
Yes.
Huge.
And it's like, I have to walk where?
Yeah.
That's what I say. I have to walk where?
I'm lost 90% of the time. Thank goodness so many readers have a good sense of direction because they're showing me how to get to everything.
But, okay. And here at RT, what books are you bringing? Is it a new one that's coming out, or is it stuff that you've already, that have just been released, or what do you have here this time?
So I'm promoting a new series, the Garner Brothers. The second book came out over the summer, and the third book in the series is coming out. What month are we in? We're in May. See? So in the end of July, early August, the third book in the series is coming out, and it's an adventure sports about four brothers who own an adventure sports company, and they live in a small town where there's tons of activities to do, a lot of snow. In fact, it's based right around Reno. So this feels like I'm home. And so that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. And then after RT, do you have any other book signings that you're going to in other cities?
I have a deadline for a new series, so I'm going to be home writing that book.
Everybody goes, yes, I have to write another book.
Yes.
And they're giving me a deadline.
Yes. But I will be at RWA in Denver, so anybody that way, come to the big book signing there, and I'll definitely be there.
And I'm sure it's on, which will give the information, websites and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
It's on your pages and that they can find it. Okay.
It'll be on my website.
We'll get all that information in just a little bit, so you can follow her and then get all the additional information that we may not cover here today.
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's been a long week.
It's been, oh my God. I said, there's no way to prepare for this.
No,
there really isn't.
It's exhausting, but it's great. It's so great. I've met so many readers, so many nice people, and it's really a wonderful conference if you're a reader. So many fans, you know.
I'm going to go off. Guys, I'm going to give you a new question I'm going to ask, and then so you're all going to go, oh, we can wake up now. What made you decide to become a writer? Was it something you always wanted to do?
I was a journalist before I was a fiction writer. I worked for newspapers, most recently at the San Francisco Chronicle.
Oh, okay.
And I always tell people I covered the saddest stories you could imagine. There were no happily ever afters in the stories I wrote. And the chance to be able to end with love and happily ever after it's so good.
Right. It's rewarding.
It's rewarding, and I feel like I earned it after all those horrible stories I wrote.
Yeah, it's like all I bring is gloom and doom.
That's exactly right.
I can never make anybody happy. They read my stuff and they're like, oh my God, here's something else, Yeah. And I can imagine going home after writing all of that and just living it all the time.
Yeah.
It's got to be depressing.
I can't watch sad movies. I can't watch, stories about serial killers.
Right.
So
you lived it.
I lived it. And I don't want
don't want to live it anymore.
That's not entertainment to me, although I understand why people read it, and
Sure.
Especially when it's not true, when it's fiction.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go off on left base here. If you weren't a writer, what job do would really want to do?
I have thought about that a lot. I think I would want to be a linguist.
Really?
I know. But I am so interested in other people's languages and dialect and the kind of folksy things
Right.
people say, and I just think I have an ear for it, and I like it.
Neat.
Yeah.
You're the first one I've ever heard say that. You know, usually they talk about owning my own company or being a journalist or basically most of the stuff falls around what they're doing. Okay, let's go the opposite direction since I've got her talking about it. What job there's no way would I ever
That's a good question.
want.
I don't think I'd want to be a surgeon. I wouldn't want to be responsible. And
you think your stories were bad?
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be, and the gore.
Right.
I'm not into that.
And see, you're the first one that's ever said that. Usually, I was an accountant, okay, in my previous 32 years of work, and I was an auditor and all that stuff. Usually they go, God, I would never want to be an accountant, and I go,
I'm not good at math, but I can see wanting to do that.
I knew from age 7 that I wanted to be an accountant, and I go, how weird is that?
It's a calling.
It's like, okay, 7-year-old going, yes, I'm going to be an accountant someday, But, okay, we'll go back to the interview. We're not talking about me. Sorry, guys. Okay, what advice would you give to the brand new writer that's coming out there, either releasing their first book or not just now releasing it, or they have their first book out? And I know that yours could have been a positive experience or a negative, but I'm sure you brought some of that with you that you use even today that, if I could go back and redo it.
Yeah, I say persevere. Don't give up. If it's your dream, make it happen. And try not to pay attention to the noise. There's a lot of noise, bad reviews. Just keep your eye on the ball and write the best book you can.
And where can your fans, and hopefully new fans that watch this, where can they find you? Instagram, Twitter, all of that?
So I'm on Twitter at @sfinz. I'm on Facebook. I have an author page. I think it's Stacy Finz author, but just Google Stacy Finz. My website is stacy@stacyfinz.com, and I'm on Instagram too, but I don't.
Most people can't remember their Instagram.
And
her last name is spelled Fin, as in Nancy, Z.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Her last name it's not an S, it's a Z, Finz.
Yeah.
So that's how you can find her. Follow her. Do you have a newsletter?
I have a newsletter.
Okay.
And if you're watching this and you're here and you're going to be at the big book fair tomorrow, come find me. I'm signing books, but I'm also doing a raffle. I'm raffling off a big leather tote bag filled with my books and other goodies.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and you can sign up for my newsletter there.
Sure. Yeah, if you're in the area, come on down to the Peppermill is where we're at. And I'm not sure where they have all of you guys setting up yet. I keep asking authors, and they go, we don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
I don't know.
I think they have you spread out a little bit. But, we'll find everybody. Just come on in, and if you're looking for a particular author, we'll go find it, hunt us up. But I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule, and because I know it's hectic and busy. But be sure to look her up on Facebook, buy her books. Anything that's pre-ordered she has out there, follow her on her page. You'll know all about the pre-orders and anything that's out there. So we're going to say goodbye for now, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
I always tell my